If a person really does not want to know the truth and is therefore unwilling to answer questions responsively because they're trying to evade facts, they will come to mistaken conclusions. Typically, evasion is exemplified by politicians dodging questions and really never answering what is being asked. However, sometimes when the question really gets to them, they become aggressive and try to evade by attacking the question or the questioner. Here's a good example of escalating invective in a desperate attempt to avoid answering questions. Do you have a principle that you can use to determine when we should invade another country and when we should not?
The problem is that you're trying to reduce this to single litmus paper tests, and that's not the way any reasonable person makes decisions about national security or foreign policy issues.
Okay, well, let me ask you this.
Basically your approach is extremely simple-minded, if I may say so.
I was just trying to see if there was a general principle, but apparently you don't have one that you say is a litmus test that you can use to differentiate when you should invade another country and when you should not.
You know, you really are one of the worst interviewers I've ever dealt with.
And how am I? How's that? Because I'm asking for a general principle, and that is simplistic.
Because you have an extraordinarily simplistic, single-minded view of the way that foreign policy ought to be conducted.
I just asked you if you had a principle. You could say, no, I don't have one.
I'm not going to say that I have no principle.